Hi, and welcome to the segment of Maths exam questions on transformation. Question 25. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. It should be obvious that the objects are being rotated 90 degrees clockwise. As for its rotational center, it is purely the intersect of the two lines which are equidistant to their respective corners of the object being rotated. Next, describe the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle C. This is an enlargement by scale factor -2 with center at 0, 2. 2C. Describe fully the single transformation that maps the shaded quadrilateral onto the quadrilateral A. It is a translation by the vector -9, -8. Next, do this for quadrilateral B. It is a 90-degree clockwise rotation with its center at 0, 0. 2D. On the grid, reflect the shaded quadrilateral in the line x equal 1. The red line represents x equals 1, and the blue quadrilateral is when it's reflected against this line. Next, enlarge the shaded quadrilateral by scale factor half with center at -1, 0. We start by plotting the blue circle for the center -1, 0. Next, we plot a red circle at half the distance between the blue circle and one corner of the quadrilateral. We repeat this for all four corners. The red circles now newly represent the four corners of the required quadrilateral. Question 7a. Describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. It is a 90-degree clockwise rotation centered at 0, 0. Next, describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape C. This is an enlargement by a factor of 3 centered at 5, -7. Question 7c. On the grid, draw the image of shape A after a translation by the vector 3, 1. The translation would see to the image moving by 3 grids to the right and 1 grid up. Question 7d. On the grid, draw the image of shape B after reflection in the line y equals 1. The required image is as shown on the top left of the grid. Question 5b. Write down the coordinates of point P. From the graph, this is the coordinates 5, 2. Next, find the coordinates of the image of point P when P is reflected in the y-axis. The reflected coordinate is -5, 2. Next, find the coordinates of the image of point P when P is reflected in the line y equals 6. The required coordinates is 5, 10. Next, find the vector that translates point P to the point 49, -12. The required vector is 44 and -14. Next, describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. This is an enlargement at scale factor of half with center at -3, 1. Next, describe fully the single transformation that maps shape C onto shape D. This is a rotation of 180 degrees with its center at 4, 8. Question 1. Translate shape T by the vector -1, 6 and label the image A. Shape A is obtained by moving shape T 1 grid to its left and 6 grids higher. Next, rotate shape T about the point 5, 3 through 180 degrees and label the image B. Start by plotting the point 5, 3. This is shown as the red dot on the grid. This now serves as the pivot point to rotate shape T into shape B. Next, describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. Start by drawing two lines, each joining identical corners of the image being transformed. The intersect of the corners should tell us that shape A is being rotated about the point 4.56 through 180 degrees to form shape B. Next, reflect shape T in the line y equals x. Start by drawing the line y equals x. This is the red line on the grid. Then you project an equidistant perpendicular line to formalize the reflected shape T. Next, find the matrix that represents the transformation in part B1. This is the matrix that would represent swapping x with y and vice versa. Question 3a. On the grid, draw the image of triangle A after a translation by the vector -3, 2. This is the blue triangle on the top left. Next, draw the image of triangle A after a reflection in the line y equals x. This would be the blue triangle on the bottom right. Next, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. By identifying the intersect of two bisectors made from two identical corners of the two triangles, the transformation is a rotation of 90 degrees anticlockwise with center at 1, -1. Next, find the matrix that represents an enlargement, scale factor -2, center 0, 0. This is the 4x4 matrix, -2, 0, 0, -2. Next, calculate the determinant of the matrix in part C1. This is AD minus BC for the components ABCD of a 4x4 matrix. This comes to 4. That's all for this segment, and if you have liked it, be on the lookout for other videos under the KT Tutorial channel. Bye for now.